What's up, you guys? Welcome to another video. Sorry, this is like first thing in the morning, so I don't think my hair is looking its best, but I'm so excited because today I'm going to be sharing with you guys some recommendations of makeup that you have to get from the Sephora sale. So this makeup, let me show you. It all is in this bag. It is my holy grail makeup that I use every single day. I'm not a professional makeup artist, but I have perfected my everyday makeup look, and I wanted to just do my makeup on camera, go through all the products with you. So if you are interested in purchasing anything from the Sephora sale, then you will have this in your arsenal to add to your cart if you like. I also will leave all the links to the dates because I know the Sephora sale starts today, but they have dates for different tiers. So I believe VIB can shop today, and then one tier level below that I think is this weekend. Again, I will leave all of that for you. There's no point in me like trying to think about it right now, but you will be able to shop the Sephora sale come this weekend. That I know for sure. So let's go ahead and get into this video. So the first thing I always do is prime my face. I think primer is so important, and I found this Mineral Veil primer. I'm going to insert a prettier picture of this primer on the screen because this looks crazy, but you can see I've used this to the very core. I've literally taken off the thing. I have a freaking spoolie in here that's all gross because there's product all over it, but I'm just trying to get the last of it. I'm going to be stocking up on this obviously because you can see how much I love it, but I've been waiting for the Sephora sale to come in. So Hourglass is an amazing company because a lot of their products are vegan already, but now they've pledged to go fully vegan in 2020, and they don't test on animals. So I love supporting brands like that. This primer is insane. I love it. It just leaves like this amazing, I know this is just crazy that I'm putting on my primer with a spoolie, but you know what? This is real life, and I like to show you guys how it is. I'm not pretending to be somebody else. This is just how I do it. This Hourglass brush is amazing. This is the foundation brush. I bought it when I bought this primer and the foundation stick, and it has just transformed my life. Like, it is life-changing, this brush, because it helps blend the primer and the Hourglass foundation onto my skin like butter. This foundation is, I want to say this is the VANISH foundation in a stick. I have the shade Warm Beige, and this is a full coverage foundation. It has changed my life, seriously, because it just makes such a big difference to my overall skin tone. But then again, it's something that you can wear day and night. It's a really versatile foundation, and it's really buildable. But when you have the Hourglass primer, the foundation, and this brush together, it just creates magic. It just blends in the most effortless way. I just cannot describe it. Like, you just have to try it out to like feel it, because man, this makes such a big difference, like all these three things together. I have noticed that if you don't put the primer on your face, this foundation doesn't really glide on as beautifully as it does when you have the Hourglass primer on your face, because I have tried this foundation with different primers and it doesn't work. And honestly, I love this primer so much because it just creates like this smoothness onto my skin, like a clean, smooth canvas for this foundation to glide on. I hope I'm doing a good enough job describing this, but some of these things you will literally just like have to try because, oof, just so good. And I'm not like tugging on my skin or anything like that. It just like blends so easily. I'm going to be using this concealer today. It is not sold at Sephora. This is the Morphe concealer because my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away concealer, the one that I use on the daily, or the NARS creamy concealers have both completely finished. Yep, here it is, my trusty old NARS, but it's completely finished, so I need to get another one of this. I use the shade Medium Custard, but because there's nothing in it at the moment, I'm just using another concealer, which I'm not even gonna mention because it's not that great. But the NARS creamy one is fantastic. So since we have all been quarantined, I've had to do my brows myself. I feel like I've become a very independent woman. I've done my eyebrows. I've removed hair from other parts of my body. I've removed my gel nails. Like, I feel like I got this, you know what I mean? I even bought like a derm planing tool. Anyways, I am completely going off track, so I'm gonna reel it back in. I've been using these little spoolies I found on Amazon. These are really great to have. I even brush my baby hairs away with them sometimes, and it makes a difference. This stuff is awesome. This is the Benefit Brow Styler, and I'm just gonna use this pencil to fill in my brows. I always have to do like a really light layer of this because it's really pigmented, and then it's really easy to go overboard with it, so I always use a light hand, and then I look into the mirror just to see how it's looking from afar, because sometimes I have drawn my eyebrows really prominent and I don't like that. Then I go back with my spoolie and I brush out the eyebrows again to make them very even. I feel like this really helps with the color distribution, if you know what I mean. Just makes a big difference. That looks great. This is daytime makeup, no need to go overboard, so I'm going to stop there. This comes with another like pot on the bottom, so if you have to fill in your eyebrows that way, you can, but I really like using the pencil. It is by far one of the best pencils I have ever used. And then you can go on with the Benefit Brow Gel, because that is an amazing product, but because I really want to highlight this product, I'm going to talk to you guys about it. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brows. And what I love about this gel is that it has little fibers in it. So even though I've filled in my brows, I'm going over it with this gel, which is pigmented as well. Oops, you can see it's pigmented. Comes off easily. But this gel has little fibers in it that cling to your eyebrows to make them look slightly thicker. No makeup days, this is an excellent product because it makes a world of a difference, trust me. This has been my go-to eye look forever now. I think it's been a whole year at least. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize Pot in Betty. And then I'm using my Pro Airbrush Shadow in number 3 from Sephora. This is a really great brush. And then I just take like a little bit from the pot onto it. It's like a flat eyeshadow brush. And then I just apply it onto my lid. It just gives like this beautiful bronze sheen, honestly, and it stays on my eyes forever until I take it off. Essentially, it stays on. And again, this is buildable. I do my eyes in a way that I don't really need to retouch them. Now I'm using the Sephora Featherweight Crease Brush number 38. These two brushes I use daily and I love them. They are amazing. I don't need any other brushes. I'm a minimalist. I don't like to have a lot of stuff. So when I find things that work for me, I stick with them and I tell everybody about them too. Just blending it into my crease. Like I said, I'm not a professional makeup artist. Then I am using this. It is called the Charlotte Tilbury Color Chameleon and Bronzed Garnet. Charlotte Tilbury is a genius, by the way. Like, all of her makeup that I've used is so amazing. So basically, this Color Chameleon pencils, she's made specifically for different eye colors. So the one that I have is specifically made to make green eyes stand out, and it's the most beautiful coppery bronze color that I absolutely adore. Can't even tell you how many of these pencils I have gone through. I want to say at least 5 over, I don't know. This thing lasts forever, by the way, because I only use it under my eyes like this. It's really easy. I just kind of line my waterline and my eyelash line, and then I just use my ring finger to blend. Nothing else to it. This is some of the best makeup I have ever found at Sephora. So if you are looking for any of this stuff, you absolutely need to check this stuff out. I mean, look at this. I can even just put mascara on and I'll be done, but I am going to be filming some TikToks. Yes, I am on TikTok now. That's just what I've been doing on my quarantine life. I am using the Kat Von D ink tattoo liner. This is in the shade Trooper. It's the True Black. I know Kat Von D has had some really controversial stuff happen to her, but this liner is amazing and it's vegan. And it just works. So I am doing my cat eye with this. I've never done this on camera before, so Maybe I should not talk doing this so that I don't mess it up. Next up, I'm using this Marc Jacobs pencil in Earthquake to waterline. When I curl my eyelashes, I've noticed it makes a really big difference because then you can't see like that white under your lashes. So it just makes your lashes just look thicker, which I like a cool trick that I learned from the amazing makeup artists here on YouTube. Next up, I am using the Charlotte Tilbury eyelash curler. This is one of the best ones I found on the market. Next up, I'm using my mascara. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Full Fat Lashes. This too is drying up. I need another one of this one too because this is so good. I'm always scared with mascara wands that I'm gonna put some mascara somewhere on my face because I can see it hanging off the edge of the little thing. Okay, perfect. There we go. Best I can do with almost running out of mascara. All right, time for bronzer. Today I'm gonna use the Too Faced bronzer. This is in Chocolate Soleil and OG. I love it. And then I'm using the Too Faced brush. This one is called Mr. Right. It's a really great bronzer brush. It just works so well. And I know it's cruelty free. This is a gorgeous color that can be built up as well. And trust me, I do not use this sparingly. Next up is blush. And I am using the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk blush. I believe that's what it's called. It's the Cheek to Chic and Pillow Talk. Yep. And this is a really beautiful everyday color. So the way you do it is you swish the outside and then you pop on the inside for this highlight. Definitely smiling and putting this right on the apples of your cheeks helps. And I'm using the Hourglass blush brush. This is the number 2. Again, a beautiful product by Hourglass Cosmetics. I love their stuff. And then for highlight, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury FILMSTAR Bronze and Glow. This is a stunning highlight. This is the Sephora brush and it's like so old. Oh yeah, there it is, number 43. If you guys have to just invest in one thing and you're looking for like bronzer and highlight palette, this, you guys, is so beautiful. It's got the most beautiful blush, bronzer. You can see the bronzer is well loved, but because I wanted my bronzer to have just a little bit more intensity for camera, I just did Too Faced, but I always like switch up between these two because these two bronzers I've been using forever. You can see they've both hit pan because I love them. And the highlight on this is gorgeous. Like you can wear it in the daytime too without it. It's not glittery at all. It just adds like this beautiful sheen to your face. Next up, lips. Let me moisturize them. Good old Carmex to do the trick. There we go. And I am going in with my Charlotte Tilbury lip pencil in Pillow Talk. This is a gorgeous color. Pillow Talk is like an OG now. It's one of those products that has been talked about so much, but it's just like well deserved, you know what I mean? It's just like such a gorgeous color. I even have the Pillow Talk lipstick, but again, if I have to talk about my all-time favorite one, it's the Jouer lip cream and Charmed. It's a matte lip cream. It doesn't go anywhere. It has this beautiful, vibrant color. Put a little bit onto my lips, and then I blend it with my ring finger. And that is it. And then the final touch, my favorite thing of all time. This is also running out, so that's why I have my mini travel one that I'm using now. It's the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. This is the best setting spray I've ever found. And I apply it very liberally because this actually helps with color transfer as well. So I really hope that you were able to get some inspiration for everyday makeup, or obviously like this makeup can be used day or night, but this is some of the best makeup I have ever found, and I use it every single day, guys. I'm telling you, this stuff is worth the money. So if you are looking to shop the Sephora sale, I highly suggest you try some of these products out because You will fall in love with them. I know this. I have recommended this to so many of my friends, and I'm doing the same for you guys. So this is the finished look. I'm done. Now I can go film some TikToks too. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a like and to subscribe. I'm still new-ish on YouTube, so trying to grow, and any kind of interaction helps me. I will be sure to leave all the links down for this makeup in the info box down below, along with the dates, so you know exactly when you can shop and what percentage that you're getting off. If you have any recommendations for me to try, I would greatly appreciate that, because in this whole quarantine state, I've really been into beauty and self-care. And yes, you better believe I'm shopping the Sephora sale. I'm also going to be making another video about the Sephora sale, because these are new items that I want to try and orders that I've placed. So be on the lookout for that as well. And I'll see you guys very soon with a new video. Bye.